My beloved child, listen closely. Tonight is not just another night. It is a night set apart, a night marked by heaven for something greater than what your eyes can see. There is a battle taking place, not in the natural realm, but in the spiritual one. And though you cannot see it, you can feel its weight. Do not be afraid. I have not left you defenseless, abandoned, or unprepared. I have given you a weapon, one that is mighty, one that is powerful beyond imagination. And tonight you must use it. This weapon I have placed in your hands is not made of human steel. It is not powered by earthly strength. No, it is far greater. It is the weapon of prayer. It is the weapon of faith. It is the living, breathing word that I have spoken over you. It is praise that rises up and breaks the chains of oppression. It is the bold declaration of truth in the face of every lie the enemy has ever spoken against you. Tonight, you cannot afford to remain silent. Tonight, you cannot afford to doubt. You must rise. You must speak. You must declare my promises with authority, because when you do, the darkness trembles. Every whisper of fear, every shadow of defeat, every heavy chain that has tried to hold you down, they all lose their power when you wield the weapon I have given you. When fear tries to overtake your heart, lift your shield of faith high. When the enemy comes at you with lies, strike back with the sword of the Spirit, my word. Speak it aloud. Declare over yourself, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Shout in the middle of your battle, greater is he who is in me than he who is in the world. Remind yourself that you are more than a conqueror through Christ who loves you. Every prayer you pray tonight is not falling into emptiness. Every cry you lift to me is heard. The heavens are shifting at the sound of your voice. Angels are moving. Chains are breaking. I am working even now, behind the scenes, in the shadows, in ways you cannot yet see. You are not powerless. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are a warrior chosen and equipped by the living God. Tonight, when the night seems darker than ever, remember, it is because the dawn is near. You are standing on the edge of breakthrough. You are standing on the edge of miracles. You are standing on the edge of a testimony that will shake the earth. Child, use the weapon. When anxiety rises, sing louder. When fear tries to paralyze, you move forward in faith. When exhaustion weighs you down, declare my strength as your own. When you don't have the words to pray, simply whisper my name, Jesus, and watch the walls fall. There is power in my name. There is victory in my name. When you call on me, the enemy flees. When you call on me, the earth shakes. When you call on me, heaven answers. My name is your refuge. My name is your strong tower. My name is your victory banner flying high over the battlefield. Do not fight with your own understanding. Do not lean on your own wisdom. Tonight, fight with the weapons of faith, of prayer, of worship, of my word. For those are the weapons that bring down giants. Those are the weapons that open prison doors. Those are the weapons that call miracles into existence. The battle is fierce, yes, but you are not alone. I am with you. I am fighting for you. I am fighting through you. All of heaven stands ready at your side. My spirit lives within you, breathing courage into your bones, igniting fire in your spirit. You are more powerful than you know, not because of who you are, but because of who lives in you. Tonight you are not fighting for victory. You are fighting from victory. The cross has already sealed your win. The blood of Jesus has already broken the curse. The grave has already been defeated. The enemy's greatest weapon, death itself, has been destroyed. Now you stand as a victor, enforcing the victory that was bought for you. So rise up, my child. Pick up your weapon and use it. Speak boldly. Pray fervently. Worship passionately. Declare fearlessly. Refuse to be silent. Refuse to be shaken. Refuse to bow to fear. Tonight, you will see walls fall. Tonight, you will see chains shatter. Tonight, you will step into a new realm of freedom and power. Hold nothing back. Surrender nothing to the enemy. The promises I have spoken over your life are still true. My plans for you are still good. My purposes for you are still alive. I have not forgotten you. I have not changed my mind about you. You are still chosen. You are still anointed. You are still appointed for such a time as this. Use your weapon tonight. Fight the good fight of faith. Stand your ground. Watch as I move on your behalf. Watch as I split seas before you. Watch as I open doors no man can shut. Watch as I make a way where there was no way. Watch how I turn the battle in your favor. Because, my child, you are not stepping into defeat. You are stepping into victory. You are stepping into destiny. You are stepping into everything I have prepared for you. So now, go. Lift up your weapon. Lift up your voice. Lift up your faith. This is your night. This is your time. This is your battle. And this is your victory. I am with you. I am for you. I am fighting through you. I am your God, and I have already declared the outcome. Victory is yours.
My precious child, you must hear this in its entirety. Do not stop listening. Do not let your focus waver, because what I am about to reveal will change the way you see everything. You were witnessed. Yes, you were seen in a moment that carried profound significance. You may not fully grasp it yet, but what happened then is about to ripple into what happens next. And what happens next will shake you. Stay close, my child. I have much to say, and every word matters. My little angel, if you felt touched by this thought, don't forget to leave a like. You thought no one noticed. You thought your prayers went unheard, that your pain went unseen, and that the tears you shed in the dark were forgotten. But I, the Lord your God, saw you. I witnessed every moment of your struggle. I stood beside you when you felt most alone. I heard the cries that no one else could hear. My child, do you know what it means to be witnessed by me? It means you are known, loved, and never abandoned. When you faced challenges that seemed too heavy to bear, I was there. I saw not just the outward circumstances, but the deepest places of your heart. I saw how you longed for relief, how you hoped for a breakthrough, how you questioned my timing. Know this. Every moment of your journey was under my watchful eye. You were never forgotten, never forsaken. My beloved, not only did I see your struggles, but I also witnessed your faith. I saw how you continued to hold on to me even when life didn't make sense. I saw the times you chose to trust my word over your fears. I saw the sacrifices you made, the prayers you lifted, and the times you sought me even when you felt weak and unsure. You may have thought no one noticed the quiet acts of obedience, the forgiveness you extended, the kindness you showed, the moments you chose patience over anger. But I noticed. I witnessed it all. And I am pleased. I am delighted by the way you have walked by faith, even when the path was unclear. My child, your faith has not been in vain. You believed you were forgotten. But the truth is, I have engraved your name on the palms of my hands. You thought your prayers went unheard. But the truth is, before you even speak, I am already listening. You convinced yourself that you weren't good enough, that you had messed up too much. But the truth is, my love for you has never been based on your perfection. It has always been based on my grace. You thought your best days were behind you. But the truth is, I am not done writing your story. And the pages ahead are filled with purpose, joy, and redemption. Now, my child, listen closely. What happens next will shake you. I say this not to frighten you, but to prepare you. When I speak of a shaking, I mean a divine stirring, a shift that will unsettle what is temporary and reveal what is eternal. The shaking will come suddenly, and it will challenge your perspective. It may feel overwhelming at first, but it will ultimately lead to something extraordinary. Understand this. A shaking is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to refine you. When the winds blow and the ground beneath you feels uncertain, hold fast to me. I am your unshakable foundation. What may look like chaos on the surface is often the prelude to my greatest works. Just as a tree's roots grow deeper when the storm comes, so will your faith strengthen in this season. You were witnessed because I, the Lord, have plans for you that go beyond your understanding. The shaking that comes next is part of my divine revealing. I am bringing clarity where there was confusion, opening doors that seemed locked, and exposing truths that will lead you into a new level of freedom and purpose. This shaking is not random. It is intentional, purposeful, and designed for your growth. Do not resist it. Embrace it as a sign that I am working all things together for your good. The very ground that feels unstable will become the place where my glory is revealed. My precious one, let this burst of hope travel far. Share this video with up to 3 souls who might need a gentle lift. My child, I need you to stay with me until the end of this message. Do not let distractions pull you away. Do not let doubt creep in. This word is vital for you right now. You were witnessed in a moment that heaven took note of, and what happens next is too important for you to miss. Every detail I am about to share will equip you for the season ahead. When the shaking begins, hold tightly to my promises. Remember that I am your refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Recall my word, which says I will never leave you nor forsake you. Remember that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My promises are your anchor in the storm. They are your light in the darkness. You will face moments where you wonder if you can endure. In those moments, call upon my name. Whisper a prayer, sing a psalm of praise, and let my peace flood your heart. I have given you my Spirit, who is with you every step of the way. You are not alone, and you never will be. You may be asking, Lord, why the shaking? Why not just give me peace without the trial? Beloved, understand that my ways are higher than your ways. I use these moments to refine you, to strengthen you, and to bring you closer to me. The shaking is not to harm you, but to heal you. It is not to tear you down, but to build you up. Out of this shaking will come a new clarity. You will see my hand moving in ways you never noticed before. You will experience breakthroughs that seemed impossible. You will grow in faith, in courage, and in wisdom. Trust me in the process. Even when you cannot see the full picture, know that I am painting something beautiful for you. How you respond to this shaking is crucial. When the winds of change blow, turn your face toward me. Do not give in to fear or despair. Instead, lift your eyes and see that I am doing a new thing. Be patient. Be steadfast. Be unmovable in your faith. I am calling you to respond with prayer, with trust, and with a spirit of worship. When you worship me in the midst of uncertainty, you declare that your faith is not in circumstances but in me. That declaration carries power. It aligns your heart with heaven and invites my divine presence into your situation. Precious one, your contribution reflects the Almighty's blessing. By offering your super thanks, you support our sacred mission of enlightening souls. Receive abundant grace in return. My beloved child, you were witnessed, and I will never forget you. What happens next may shake you, but it will not break you. I am with you every step of the way. My peace is with you. My love surrounds you. My Spirit empowers you. You are stronger than you think, because my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You are more secure than you feel, because you stand on my unshakable foundation. And you are more loved than you can imagine, because I have called you by name. Keep listening, keep trusting, and keep walking forward. The shaking will lead to a glorious reveal. You are in my hands, and no power in heaven or earth can snatch you away from me. Listen to my voice. Watch until the end. What I have for you is beyond what you can see right now. My beloved child, I love you with an everlasting love. Son, stop everything right now and listen to me. You may be about to lose something very precious, something that you may not even realize is at risk. I know your life is racing. I know your mind is full of worries. But what I'm going to reveal to you now can change everything. Have you ever felt that strange feeling as if something was wrong, as if you were moving away from something important but without realizing exactly what it is? This is no coincidence. I brought you here because I love you, and I don't want to see you lose what I gave you. But I need you to listen to me until the end, because, at the end, I have something special for you. An answer, a gift that can transform your path. But there's something you need to know. There are things happening around you that you're not seeing. Battles are being fought. Choices that you've been making without realizing it could take you to a dangerous place. That's why I need you to stay here with me. Because if you leave now, you may never have this chance again. Don't ignore this sign. This could be your last chance to avoid this loss. So close all distractions. Take a deep breath and get ready, because now I'm going to show you what's happening. And in the end, you'll receive something that can change your life forever. Write in the comments, Lord, I want to know what is happening, my beloved child. Let kindness ripple outward. Forward this video to someone who could use a tender reminder of hope. I know you may be tired, distracted, or even doubting if it is I who am speaking to you at this moment, but pay attention. It is I, the Lord, and I am calling you now. You think you got here by chance, but no, son, every step you took, every thought that brought you to this moment, all of this is part of what I prepared for you. You could be anywhere else, listening to anything else, but I wanted you to be here now, and it is not without reason. Look around you. Notice how things are happening fast. Time does not stop. Situations change, and many times you feel that something is slipping through your hands. But I do not change. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And I am calling you because you are about to lose something precious. I see what you do not see. I know what's inside your heart, even the things you hide from others. I know your fears, your pains, what you do not tell anyone. I know when you cry in silence. I know when you feel that you cannot do it anymore. But, son, listen well. You are not alone. I never left. I never abandoned you. When you walked away from me, today I call you back. Today I warn you that you are about to lose something I gave you because you have been distracted. Because you have paid more attention to the voices of the world than my voice. Son, why do you resist so much? How many times have I told you? How many times have I given you chances, but you insist on thinking that there is still time, that you can keep putting it off? But what if later doesn't come? And if tomorrow is too late? I love you, and that is why I speak to you with such urgency. If you felt in your heart that this word is for you, then write in the comments, Lord, I hear you speak to me. I want to see you declaring it, because he who listens to me and obeys will never be ashamed. Son, stop for a moment and look around you. Time is running out. The days pass like a breath. Hours escape like sand between your fingers, and you keep thinking that you still have time. But do you really have it? How many times have you postponed what I placed in your heart? How many times have you heard my voice calling you and said, "Later, Lord"? Later, tomorrow, another day, but tomorrow does not belong to you. The clock does not stop, and while you are distracted, you worry about fleeting things, and what really matters is getting left behind. Do you remember when you were younger? Do you remember the dreams you had? The strength you felt? Now look at yourself today. How many things have changed? Many opportunities have passed. What did you let slip away because you thought you would have time to recover later? Son, I'm not talking to scare you, but to wake you up. You don't realize, but time is running out. And there are things that, if lost now, will never come back. How many days have you wasted with worries that lead nowhere? Afraid to act, with doubts that only paralyze you. What are you waiting for? Life isn't waiting for the call I have for you. It is waiting for the promise I made. It needs your answer. I'm giving you signs. I've been calling you for a long time. You feel in your heart that you need to change, that you need to act, that you need to turn to me with everything you have. But what's stopping you is pride, the fear of what others will think, the laziness of taking the first step. Don't put off what I'm asking you to do now, because the time you think you have may be less than you imagine. And I don't want you to regret it when it's too late. Today is the day. The moment is now. Write in the comments, "Lord, I don't want to waste any more time." I say yes to your call if you believe I will act in your life. Son, do you feel this? Don't you feel that something inside you has changed? That peace that once lived in your heart is no longer the same. That certainty you had, that sparkle in your eyes, that strength that sustained you, something is moving away, and you know it. You try to ignore it. You pretend that everything is fine, but when you put your head on the pillow at night, when the noise of the world goes silent, that's when you feel the emptiness. Something was lost along the way, and you don't know for sure when it started to happen, but I know. I saw when your faith began to cool. I saw when doubts began to take up space in your heart. I saw when you began to be distracted by things that don't bring you closer to me, and each day, without realizing it, you were moving away a little at a time. My shining star, pass on this spark of hope. Deliver the video to up to 3 companions in need of a morale boost. Son, this didn't happen suddenly. Small concessions, small detours, choices that seemed harmless. But look where you are now. What was once a priority is now just a memory. The fire that burned inside you is going out. And the worst thing is that you are starting to get used to this. But I ask you, what if you lose it completely? What if this peace never comes back? If this connection with me happened again? If what you value most is ripped from your hands because you didn't know how to take care of it? Son, I'm calling you back. Don't ignore this alert. You feel that something is moving away from you because, in truth, it's you who is moving away. But there is still time, still hope. I never closed the doors to you. I never rejected you. I never abandoned you. I want to restore everything that was lost. I want to rekindle the fire that once burned inside you. I want to renew your faith, strength, your hope. But for that, you need to take a step towards me. Don't wait to lose it completely to realize the value of what you had. Today is the day to return. Write in the comments, "Lord, I want to return and restore everything in me." If you declare it, I will act. Son, I have spoken to you. I have shown you signs. I have warned you. I have touched your heart, but you insist on ignoring it. Why do you think that the things that are happening around you are just coincidence? That feeling of restlessness inside you, that impression that something is about to happen, changing that subtle voice deep in your soul that tells you to come back, it's not just thoughts. It's me talking to you. But you're distracted. You're busy with so many things. You run from one side to the other, worrying about what has no eternal value. And my signs go unnoticed before your eyes. You see but don't hear. You listen but you don't listen. You feel but pretend it's nothing. I've already freed you from things you can't even imagine. I've already closed doors that you wanted to open because there was danger ahead. I've already removed people from your path because they would take you away from me. I've already allowed some things to go wrong, not because I wanted to see you suffer, but because I wanted to protect you. But you noticed or just complained because things didn't go the way you wanted. In those moments when your heart was touched, and you felt like praying, and that verse appeared at just the right time, and that word that someone said to you that seemed to have been tailor-made for you, all these were signs. I never stopped talking, but you've ignored them. Cherished believers, come and discover the profound joy of walking in Christ's radiant presence. Tap join to step into a welcoming community, where His teachings unite us in love. Together, we'll strengthen our faith and uplift each other's spirits. Son, wake up. Don't wait for the pain to make you see what love is already trying to show you. The signs are there. I am calling you, showing you the way, giving you time to align yourself with my will. But time will not wait for you. Then choice is yours. Will you continue ignoring or open your eyes and truly seek me? Don't put it off until later. Write in the comments, Lord, I no longer want to ignore your signs. Open my eyes, and if you cry out, I will answer, Son. You know the value of what I have placed in your hands. You understand that there are things in your life that were gifts from me, given to you out of love. But what have you done with these treasures? I have given you opportunities that many wished they had. I have given you deliverances you didn't even realize. I have given you people who love you. Doors that open when everything seemed lost. Answers that came at the right time. But now I see you running the risk of losing all this because you have not given it the due value. You know how loss begins. Through neglect, carelessness, distraction, and ingratitude. What was once a priority for you has now become a common routine without importance. You pray less. You seek me less. You think that you will always have time to recover later. But what if you don't, son? Many have lost great blessings because they thought it would never go away. Many have wasted chances, strayed from the right path, despised what they had, and only realized its value when it was too late. I don't want that to happen to you. I see when you stray from what really matters. When you put other things above my presence. When you prioritize what is fleeting and neglect what is eternal. You are playing with something that cannot be easily recovered. What I gave you can be taken away if you continue on this path. Not because I want to punish you, but because I am a just God. If you do not value it, if you despise it and insist on walking away from me, then I allow you to feel the weight of your choice. Only then will you realize what you have lost. But son, listen to me. There is still time. You can change this story. You can protect what I entrusted to you. You can go back before the loss is irreversible. The question is, what are you going to do now? Are you going to continue taking risks? Or are you going to get up and act? Write in the comments, Lord, I do not want to lose what you gave me. Teach me to value it. If you declare this with faith, I will renew everything in your life. Son, have you ever stopped to think that everything that happens has a purpose? A good thing, the struggles, even the losses. Nothing is random. You are not living a sequence of coincidences, the set of meaningless occurrences. I am in control of everything. If you could see it, you would understand that every moment of your life was planned. Every door that opened, that closed. Every person who came in. Every person who left. Everything was part of my plan. You may not understand it now, but one day you will. You know those times when you cried and asked, "Why is this happening to me?" Or that moment when you felt that something was taken from you, and you couldn't find an explanation. Son, I saw every tear. I heard every question. And I want you to know that nothing was in vain. I don't make mistakes. I don't lose control. I never left your life to chance. There are battles that you face because they need to strengthen you. There are delays that you face because I am protecting you from something bigger. There are doors that you wanted so much to open, but I closed them because I knew it was the best for you. But the problem is, you want to understand everything before you trust. You want answers before the essence. You want everything to make sense now, when you are still in the middle of the process. But, son, you don't need to understand. Just trust it. When you doubt, thinking I've abandoned you, when you question my ways, you're saying, "God, I don't believe you know what's best for me." But son, I know you. I formed you. I know the beginning and end of your story. Nothing in life is happening without a reason. There's not a single day that has been wasted. I'm molding you, teaching you, preparing you for something bigger. But you need to believe that I'm in control of your life. Write in the comments, "Lord, I trust you. I know that nothing happens by chance." Declare this and see how everything will start to make sense in the right time. Dearest child, step into our circle of kindness and light. Stay tuned. Subscribe to keep growing with supportive, uplifting messages. Son, open your eyes. There's a battle going on, and you're in the middle of it, even without realizing it. You feel the weight, the discouragement. You feel the confusion inside your mind. But you know why? The enemy doesn't want you to wake up. He knows my purpose for your life. He knows what I put inside you. He knows that if you get up, he won't be able to hold you back. So what he does is distract you. He creates problems to steal your peace. He fills your mind with worries that have no eternal value. He keeps you too busy, too tired, too distracted to notice what I'm doing. You notice how every time you try to pray, something happens to interrupt you. You notice how every time you decide to seek my presence, a problem, a distraction, a temptation arises. This is no coincidence. The enemy knows that if he can keep you away from my voice, he can weaken your faith. He wants you to waste time with what doesn't edify. He wants you to focus on what makes you doubt, on what makes you afraid, on what ties you to the past. He distracts you with what seems urgent so that you ignore what's important. But today, I'm calling you to wake up. You can no longer continue living distracted. You can no longer spend your days running after things that won't take you where I want to lead you. It's time to react. Son, don't allow the enemy to steal what I gave you. Don't let yourself be carried away by his lies. If he's trying so hard to distract you, it's because he's afraid of what I'm going to do in your life. Today, choose to focus on what really matters. Choose to strengthen yourself in my presence. Choose to listen to my voice above all others. Be determined not to fall into his traps and more. Distractions of the enemy, write in the comments. Lord, I will no longer be distracted. I choose to seek you. And if you declare this with faith, I will open your eyes and strengthen you like never before. Son, I gave you promises. I planted dreams inside your heart, and I prepared paths to take you to places you can't even imagine. But now, I see you moving away, and the worst thing is, you don't even notice. The enemy doesn't need to take away your blessing by force. He just needs to distract you, discourage you, make you stop believing. When you let yourself be carried away by tiredness, doubt, and fear, you yourself start to give up on what I promised you. Have you noticed how many times the blessing is right before your eyes, but you don't recognize it? I place opportunities, but you hesitate. I send answers, but you worry more about the obstacles. I give you signs, but you expect something greater, something obvious, as if I needed to act the way you imagine. But son, the way I act is greater than your understanding. How many doors I've opened and you didn't even realize. How many prayers I've answered, but you were so focused on the problem that you didn't see. How many times I've called, but your mind was busy with so many other things that you didn't hear me. Son, I don't want you to lose what I gave you, but for that, you need to wake up. Stop living on autopilot. You need to open your spiritual eyes and see what I'm doing now. Don't wait to lose it. Appreciate it. Don't wait until it's too late to realize what you had in your hands. Your blessing is still here, but you need to grab it. What are you going to do? Are you going to keep letting it slip away? Or are you going to fight for what I gave you? If you don't want to lose your blessing, write in the comments, Lord, I take possession of my blessing. I won't let it slip away. If you declare with faith, I will act and open your eyes to everything that is already prepared for you. Son, my dear soul, keep the positivity flowing. Offer this video to a person who could use an encouraging word. I see everything. I know your every thought, desire, and struggle that happens inside your heart. You can hide it from others. You can even try to hide it from yourself, but from me, nothing is hidden. And at this moment, I'm testing you. Don't think that the difficulties you face are just meaningless obstacles. Don't believe that the challenges that arise are punishments or purposeless tests.